breast cancer awareness day. So yeah, instead of putting on my light, it's fucking Halloween month. Let's have some fun. Welcome, I'm Ayato 666. Alright, let's set up and we will go. No, I'm not looking up Demi Lovato. How did that even get there? Anybody buy that? Get out of here. Okay. Check the audio and we will start. What? Oh, here we go. Alright. Yeah, I just realized this one's a cool one. Because there's gonna be a killer if it's not the killer. So this whole scene is kind of fucked. Because we have genocide jackoff here. So this is pretty fucked up. and it's looking like genocide Jill. And she's not even the killer in this one. So we're left with a fucking killer who kills mainly men. And this is fucking clever. I like this a lot. Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Maybe she secretly has a penis. Like Chihiro means Tim in Japanese. I'm not Japanese. Let's see. I wish I could save here. I hate you so much. Oh, it's got to be the Broken E Handbook because we have to learn that.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook!
I think it's this, right? No. I don't know where this one would be. No, I wasn't trying to contradict you. I was trying to prove you were right. You dickhole. I guess I have to look for a contradiction. Okay, not...
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Come on.
Ah! I've got it!
No, you don't.
She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
Was she?
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh?
The broken one.
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
This one.
No,
there we go. Okay, I knew it was one of them.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
He never matches, like, what he's doing. He's the only one, like... But there, he's like, looks like he's got a boner. What the fuck is going on
I am
with
struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Who gives a fuck? God, goody goods piss me off.
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Jesus Christ.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
I just like that he's like, so I was right. He completely disregarded it. He was like, I am a genius. This guy, I hate this guy. I hate him so much.
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
Really?
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
I'm lost.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
Oh, how the fuck are you not Big Mac? This is bullshit.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Maybe Sakura has a penis.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room, and Byakuya is the only one who did it, right? Or the one who did it, right? Really? But still, I don't know. What else can I do?
Hold on a second.
Kill her! Kill her!
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
No, I like her a lot.
What the...
She's gonna die
You
next.
finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Shut up, corn on the cob hair.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right?
Does he have hair? Is that a wig? I just realized that there's normal-ish looking hair in the back, And corn like Hobbit.
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
I got nothing.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Eh? Eh?
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
You're gonna piss the bear off.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Wow, they are pulling new shit out every trial. I love this so far.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
I'm intrigued. Let's do it. This is fucking weird. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was... Why don't you clean
girls'
the
locker room?
fucking place?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Can I examine that poster? You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
I was just playing with that. He scares me.
No way!
He already did it twice.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
I'm sorry, what?
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
That's the one I think it is.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
What the fuck? Shut the fuck up, Asahina.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Are you trying to hide something?
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
I'm kind of liking her. I know I shouldn't.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Is she gonna find a wiener?
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled. I can't fucking shake on camera.
This girl is
What?
Is a boy!
Fucking knew it.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
It was the ultimate transvestite. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that a thing?
What?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Surprised she knows what a wiener feels like, you know?
It's really true?
I'm just saying, I wouldn't go near that.
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Who the fuck did she kill? This is driving me nuts. Because it said she slipped up. Who did Jill kill? God damn, this introduced more mysteries to the goddamn thing.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
which makes a damn motive.
I killed him!
Oh, you didn't know.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Wait, how did she realize at all? Nobody's gonna wonder how she knew he was...
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Wow, he actually was pleased though, so that's good. His belly button looks like a penis.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
Fucking piece of shit. Hey, I'll reset everything. Oh, did it? Did it? Did you fucking stop it? Hang on. No, it's still going. But it warned me. Maybe I should stop. I guess as long as it's still going, I'm gonna keep going. I hate that shit. At least it warns me. Alright. So you're good? Yeah, it looks good to me.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Okay.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
How would you fucking know that? Like, what would you go, oh, she didn't shake her hips enough, she had a penis. Well, how would you fucking figure that out? To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
But she wouldn't have been able to get into the girls.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
You knew the whole time. He's like, oh, I hope they date. What an asshole.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
But how?
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Oh, that's right. Wow.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Shouldn't it have known that a dead body swiped? You know, like, shouldn't it have brought up a red flag?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Okay.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
There was a really weird phrasing there. I knew he felt a little off.
This is the most titillating situation!
I said I should not like her, and I do.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
This is only going to be for the month of October, so hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
I mean, Jason Mraz always said geek in the pink, but I don't think this is what he meant.
Very interesting.
I don't think he's the killer.
This has become very interesting indeed.
Stop saying that. You remind me of someone that annoys the fuck out of me.
He's off in his own little world.
Your fucking one spike is weird. You look like a curly fry. Like right there. What the fuck is with that spike? God damn. You think McDonald's, like, employees fucking throw a fit when they see him come? Oh, god damn it.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
No.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
But I
He could just be obsessed with Genocide Jack. It doesn't mean he's the killer.
think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Hey, aren't you the cheeseburger muncher? Fuck you. I hate you. Yeah, have you done any that you contributed that one thing? One time. At band camp.
He just seems to be too
No, he helped
easy
with
going about all this.
the burning
Like
thing.
he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
He helped to solve the first trial.
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Yeah,
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
yeah. How many fucking accents do you know?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little
He
too...
completely ignored her.
How can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Yeah, that does bother the fuck out of me, because he knew. He used it. It would fuck him.
At least, that's how I see it.
Right.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy.
This conversation.
If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
I fucking knew it, because he just seems like a fucking asshole like that. Like, he's like... This could be fun. What an asshole.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
You better say fucking at some fucking point.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Oh, he always crying and, like, needs to breathe. Like, look at him. How do you even go fucking blue up here? I'm gonna try something. Oh, it's not gonna work in a pink
Find it
light.
very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
I don't know if it's because of the way I'm sitting or what, but it seems like they want me to focus on her boobs. You could say it's because I'm a guy, but it's like, the legs are here, the boobs are eye level. Her head's like way up there, whatever.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I
the
thought it was
longest
clear
trial.
Byakuya did it.
No one said anything about the thing you're saying. Fuck you. I hate this guy.
No, I'm with Makoto.
He's getting
If there's
nervous.
any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
Yep.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Wow. Was that like no accent? That was the weirdest one you've done so far.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Coming from you? Shut the fuck
Of
up.
course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Ants are smart as fuck. I watched one throw a fit because something fell in front of him. Fuck you. Ants like.
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
I just remember that leaf. He was like, ah! Fucking love that movie. I'm sorry. I thought that was hilarious.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? The man. With the very feminine body but a penis. There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. Killer's a girl, right? God damn! The murder scene at the boys' locker room, and to get there you need a guy's handbook. A girl wouldn't have any way to get in, so none of them could be the killer.
Shoot!
Well, I lost a heart. Well, in there, yeah. I was gonna say the killer can't be Genocide Jack because the guy.
Gun!
I'm fucking confused, dude. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But it's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Fuck, this one is hard. Crazy. We've not used Celeste at all. I don't remember what her account is anymore.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by
I want
now.
to try Celeste's account because we've not
Perhaps
used it.
someone saw the victim at some point.
I think
Even
this
that
is what.
might be enough for now.
Come on,
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
try it. I have no idea. Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like this. Makes me think something weird's going. God
Shoot.
damn it! Yeah, fuck off. We're not gonna make. We're gonna fucking fail.
Isn't there a
I don't
single
know.
clue that might lead us to who did it?
Who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by
I don't
now.
remember what Celeste's goddamn account was.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Yeah.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer.
And only the killer.
There it is. Okay.
No, that's wrong.
At least I had the right one. He's actually the one I was thinking. Cool.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Literally, no. Well, there are ugly noises going on, but it kind of. Again, if I was sitting with my friend and we were listening to this, no, I'm not gonna say it. What?
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
I have to relearn my mind because when they say him, I thought that was a girl. You got me. Okay.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
That's why he wouldn't exercise with people. His wiener would flop.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
Does Sakura have a penis?
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
What? Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Right, because he didn't want anyone to know he had a penis.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Yeah, because he'd have a boner. Ah.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
Yeah.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
Okay.
Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
You wouldn't.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe. God damn, that is pink.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Did we ever say the color?
No, that's wrong.
We never said color. I don't think we ever said color.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
We just Columbo'd your ass, bitch.
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. Then I assumed he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue?
Da-da-dee-da-da-do?
Before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I went to the same school, you dumb bitch.
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it.
Chihiro wouldn't work out with anybody.
The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was
Because he's a son of a bitch.
is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
You and your goddamn nicknames. I hope you kill yourself by running with scissors. I would fucking piss my pants. I know it won't happen, but damn would that be cool.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
Is there anyone that wouldn't have put that together? They probably had to do that because in testing, people were like, who the fuck is Cherry?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Okay, I'm picturing things I shouldn't be picturing. Stop it.
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Bitch.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did.
Yeah, we didn't have him.
Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, we had nothing.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it?
Yup.
Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
Yep.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
I thought it was Sakura. Because I hate him. The way he talked?
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
What?
Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happen to refer to him as dude.
I'm sorry. I'm picturing a kill. Okay. Wait a minute. That means the other dude probably knew it was a dude too because he moved the body, right?
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
I'm just saying because 2 people touched that body disgustingly.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Yeah, why? Were you gonna do something?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
This is the most guilty thing you can do. You're getting too defensive, you dumb sumbitch.
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
You're just an idiot.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
I just want to save.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
God damn it.
My time has nearly come.
Wendy's isn't open for another hour. What the hell's he talking about?
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
She phrased that wrong. Weren't you telling me you'd found some cheeseburger?
Really? What kind of evidence?
She's like, really? He actually did something? He's like, fuck.
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Fucking tell me.
Jeez, did your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Okay. You found it on the ground, right. Then it must belong to... It's... Chihiro's?
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Right.
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
God damn it.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
Yep, makes sense.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
Yeah, wasn't that one of the things he said?
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
Wow.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall.
So far, your trustworthy pieces of shit have broken quite frequently. It's just like those fucking boots I bought that are waterproof. Apparently waterproof and water resistant are not the same fucking thing.
For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Oh, he's about to be like, bitch! He's gonna attack her.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation. By exploiting a bug? By hacking it? No, apparently not. Maybe they were able to physically hack into it and destroy it that way. I told you it's impossible to modify. Try to open up its guts and the security buzzer goes off.
Shoot!
I don't fucking know. You think I can remember every one of these goddamn rules by exploiting a bug because hitting its weak point is too gamey? It's fucking game, you asshole. I tell you, okay, I should just delete the possibility of a bug then. Wow, that was fucking garbage. We are fucked. If I have to redo this, I'm bringing you back. By hitting its weak point.
I got it!
The most video...
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
I did not. Fuck you.
Sure, maybe I let that slip. But I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
it's like Zap Brannigan. They're completely reliable. Oh, I don't know why. That just reminds me of Zap.
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
Yeah, two people did.
You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
Ooh.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
I wanna.
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
You can change the rules anytime you want, so suck a dick.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
That's every computer ever.
I flippin' knew it!
Piece of shit! That's why I couldn't handle porn.
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Ah.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around.
What if it's just herpes? No, that's not the one. Which one burns when you pee?
So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
I've never been in a sauna.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna...
Anyway, that's the correct way to use it, though. I hate how people use that the wrong way.
Then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Right.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Right.
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
How would we prove that?
What do you mean by accident?
That's...
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why.
True, but wouldn't there be an extra? Well, no, because they broke it.
And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
Except for Mondo, fucking big idiot.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Who might have brought their handbook into the sauna? Really, it could have been only one person. It's gotta be a boy. Mondo was... I don't get it. I don't get this at all, dude. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I don't know. I don't understand this. You seem awfully right, Otaku. Could it be you? You know who it actually was? In that case, there's really one person left it could have been. I'm gonna probably have to bring it back. God damn it. Who the fuck? Is it Mondo? He already broke his.
Here's my answer.
It was. God damn, I should have went with my instinct.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Go, cause he figured it out. That's clever, asshole. I should have went with my goddamn instinct.
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Is he your girlfriend? Shut up.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago. Remember?
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Oh,
And
come
for
on,
the
I don't want to relive
contest,
this shit.
Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Wow, he discovered it in front of everybody. That's clever. Corner of the cockpit.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. So weird that I have to catch up to my own character. Is it the card reader?
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually
Said
broken,
Mondo's the blackened.
then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Right.
Well,
no,
my
I mean,
goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all!
Fuck.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Fuck beans. Even I don't want to believe Mondo.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says
Fuck, it
is
made me
correct,
lose it, so it's
then
wrong.
Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
If it made me lose it, it's not the one.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
I don't know, dude. I thought that would prove it. I thought I would shut up, you little bitch.
Shoot.
Fuck, dude, I don't know.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Fuck.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
I don't know.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I don't know what the fuck my piece of evidence is.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
I don't know. I don't fucking know what I can possibly do here. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to bring it back. I don't get this at all. Where the fuck is the country? Yeah, I failed. I don't know where the contradiction is, dude. I'll bring you back. Son of a bitch. Thank you.